Hyrule, a kingdom bathed in the golden light of the Triforce, stood as a beacon of prosperity. Yet beneath its shimmering surface, cracks began to form. Corruption in the royal family, neglect of the sacred temples, and a growing divide between the privileged and the oppressed. The Triforce's balance, once perfect, now teetered on the edge. This decay would set the stage for a desperate intervention. Ancient texts spoke of a savior who would rise to prevent Hyrule's collapse, or a destroyer who would accelerate it. The royal court dismissed these warnings, but one man, Ganon of the Gerudo, saw the truth. His visions revealed a future where Hyrule's greed and imbalance would lead to its ruin. His resolve to act, however, would be twisted by the very system he sought to save. Branded a heretic for challenging the crown, Ganon and the Gerudo were cast out. The kingdom's refusal to heed his warnings only deepened his conviction. Hyrule needed to be broken to be saved. In exile, he studied forbidden magic, seeking the power to enforce his vision. The Triforce of Power, he believed, was the only tool strong enough to halt the kingdom's spiral into chaos. Ganon seized the Triforce of Power, not for conquest, but for control. He believed only absolute dominance could purge Hyrule's corruption and restore balance. Yet, the kingdom saw only a tyrant. His reforms, harsh but effective, were met with rebellion. The line between savior and oppressor blurred, and Ganon's methods grew increasingly brutal. Link, raised on tales of Ganon's evil, embarks on a quest to save Hyrule. Unaware of the kingdom's rot, he sees only a monster to slay. The royal family's propaganda paints Ganon as pure malice, erasing the context of his actions. Link's victory, though celebrated, may only reset the cycle of decay. Defeated, Ganon does not curse Link but laments. "I sought to spare Hyrule from itself," he gasps. The Triforce's imbalance, the greed of wisdom and courage unchecked by power, dooms this land to repeat its fall. His death, he warns, will not save Hyrule. It will only delay the inevitable. In the aftermath, Hyrule rebuilds, but nothing truly changes. The aristocracy retains power, the temples remain neglected, and the Gerudo are still ostracized. Without Ganon's forced order, old rivalries flare. The Triforce, still unbalanced, pulses faintly, as if waiting for the next cycle to begin. Centuries pass, and Hyrule again teeters on the brink. A new Gerudo leader rises, bearing striking resemblance to Ganon. The Triforce of Power stirs. The people whisper, is this another villain or a second chance? The kingdom, having learned nothing, prepares to repeat its mistakes. Scholars now debate Ganon's legacy. Was he a monster or a tragic figure trapped by Hyrule's flaws? The Triforce's cyclical nature suggests a darker truth. The kingdom's salvation may require its destruction. Ganon, in his brutality, may have been the break that delayed the inevitable. The legend ends with a question. Was Ganon the villain, or was it Hyrule itself? His methods were monstrous, but his goal, to break a corrupt system, was born of desperation. The Triforce's imbalance ensures the cycle will continue, leaving us to wonder, can true peace ever come without confronting the roots of decay?